What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about this LeBron James 2003 rookie card. All right, so this card that I'm holding right now, I just sold it on eBay for about $40,000. Okay, I know that sounds pretty damn crazy because back in January 2020 I bought the thing for $4,000, and even when I bought it I was like, oh my god, what am I doing here? There's a lot of money I'm spending on a piece of cardboard. But we'll get into why I bought it and the crazy 1000% return. What am I still doing trading stocks when I could just buy these cardboard things? But yeah, so let's get into it. Why I sold it, where I bought it, my thoughts on the sports card market right now, which is honestly pretty silly. The sports card market, all the cards, Pokemon and all the other rest of the cards out there, everything's just going silly. Prices are through the roof and it's kind of just nuts. So where did I buy this card? Again, this is a 2003 LeBron. This is his rookie card, the first year he played on the Cavaliers, which was 2003-2004 season. All right, he was the #1 draft pick, and yeah, this is his rookie card. So that's his, the first card, the most sought after LeBron card. That's why it has so much value. So where did I buy it? eBay. Bought it off an eBay user back in January 2020, right before the pandemic started. So I paid about $4,000 plus taxes and fees. And honestly, I was pretty worried about it because, I was spending $4,000 on this piece of cardboard and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And what was going to happen with this card in the future. But I knew it had some value because, there's only 2,000 of these that are graded 10 out of 10. All right, we'll talk about grading in a second, but there's only 2,000 of them. See how it says 10 right here? It's probably backwards, but it says 10. That means this is a 10 out of 10, the highest graded, okay? It goes from 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. So if you don't know about how cards are graded, let me tell you real quick. The grading system, like I said, goes from 1 to 10. In order for a card to be graded 10 out of 10, it has to be, the highest quality. And look, there's a lot of these cards printed, okay? These little pieces of cardboard in here, forget about all the plastic. This is what it comes like when it's graded. But there's a lot of these individual cards printed, okay? And guess what? When they get printed, some of them have flaws. Some of them, have scratches. Some of them aren't centered the right way. So this one that I'm holding is perfectly printed. 10 out of 10, absolutely no flaws. So that's why, it has a lot more value, okay? That's why it's worth so much, because it has no flaws. It's literally perfect. Came out of the printer in perfect condition, okay? So that's why, that's a 10 out of 10. Get it? So the fact that it's a 10 out of 10 and it's a LeBron true rookie card, I said, hey, why not? Let's just buy the thing, see what happens. Worst that could happen is I lose $4 grand, right? Which isn't a big deal, whatever. But, I really didn't want to lose $4 grand anyway. But by the time I got it in the mail, the thing was already selling on eBay a week later for $5,000, $6,000, up to $8,000, all right? And this was still in like January, early February of 2020. I was like, holy shit, this is kind of crazy. If it went that high in a week, where's it going to be, if LeBron wins this championship on this season, which he actually did. The half a season they played or whatever, right when they were going into the playoffs, that's when the pandemic started. They shut it down. They couldn't play for a while. And then once they got back into, once the sports went back alive, the Lakers went to the playoffs, won the championship, and this card went even crazier. So I decided, I was going to hold it for a while, hold it until he won that championship. He did. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to sell this thing for $20,000 when price gets that high, because I just, that's a good amount of profit. That's 5 times my money. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna sell it for $20,000. That's 5 times what I paid for it. And then I kind of just forgot about it and haven't been checking the prices until recently. And there's some news that came out recently with another card, all right? And keep in mind, all cards, there's been crazy purchases in the last few months. But last week, This card right here that's actually on my shirt, this is a Michael Jordan rookie card. One of these just sold for $750,000. So think of it like this. This card in here, 10 out of 10, 750,000. LeBron right now, who is, I guess, you know, the second best, or some people argue he's better than Jordan. LeBron's rookie card is going right now for 40,000. Okay, so he spiked the shit out of these prices. Jordan, that sale of 750,000 spiked the card market into another dimension. Okay, so that's why I'm planning on. That's why I actually sold it, because the market is just so high right now. People are paying crazy prices, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but you know, I'm pretty sure the whole sports card market jumped because of that most recent sale. That Jordan that sold. There was two of them. They sold for like 750,000 each. All right, that's nuts. There's also a Mickey Mantle card, baseball card, that sold for $5 million, literally like less than a month ago. There was a LeBron rookie card, a little more rare than this one, that sold for $2 million. It was like 1.9 million. And there's another card, Vegas Dave, the sports gambler guy. You can look him up on Instagram. He sold a Mike Trout baseball card for $4 million. And all this is like in a pandemic. People are just like, where do I put my money? But yeah, I mean, the market's silly right now, and that's part of the reason why I have to take my money and just get out with this LeBron card specifically. Just because the value is so high and there's risks of me holding this thing, all right? I know the card will probably go up in value, continue to go up, but there's risks to holding it. Like I could lose it, it could get damaged, somebody could steal it. Yeah, I could put it in a vault or something, but then it doesn't feel like I'm actually owning the thing because it's, you know, stored somewhere, and who knows what happens to the thing in the vault. Then it's not in my possession, right? I don't feel like I own it. Maybe that's the wrong mentality, but you know, still. I just had to get rid of it, take my cash, and I'm gonna put that cash immediately into another asset, probably the stock market. And I'll continue to build my wealth in the stock market and buy some more real estate properties. And yeah, just take this money, put it into more tangible assets, all right? But yeah, as far as selling the card, all I did was put it on eBay. Put it on eBay, I looked through the recent sales. They were going for like, I checked last week, they were going for like 30,000, 35,000, 38,000. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna mark it up a little bit, put it up for 40, and see what happens. As soon as I put it up, I was getting offers for like 30,000, 33,000, 35, 36, 37. And I always, so what you could do with eBay when people give you an offer, you can counter offer them. So somebody offers you 30,000, the card's listed for 40, I could go back to that person and say, hey, I want, you know, 38,000 or whatever. So every offer I got, I counter offered them $38,500. And it wasn't until yesterday, last night actually, somebody accepted the counter offer and paid almost immediately. And it was a done deal. That was it. That's it. I know I'm sad to let it go. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Sad to let it go, but hey, it's a $40,000 payday, and now I got more money that I could put into the stock market and reinvest, and you know, forget about the risks of someone stealing the card from me or getting damaged or lost or whatever. One less headache I got to deal with, right? Nobody could steal my stocks or my property, real estate that is. But yeah, I still have more cards that I'm gonna probably start to liquidate. I'm just waiting for them to go a little more crazy, because I do think the sports card market is just gonna continue to take off, probably for like the next year. But yeah, that's the story of this 2003 LeBron James Top Chrome rookie card, from $4,000 to pretty much $40,000. 1,000% return on investment. So if you're into sports cards, I hope this video doesn't scare you out of the sports card market, and I hope you don't, just go listing your stuff, which I think is a good idea because the market's so high right now. And what do you want to do? You want to buy low, sell high. Right now, it's fucking high. And I just wanted to share what I'm doing, why I think it's a good time to sell, because things are going for silly prices. Like I said, this Michael Jordan card costs $750,000 now. There's Pikachus out there, Charizards out there for like $250,000. It's nuts. But yeah, with these silly prices, I just wanted to take advantage of that, put the money into other assets, and turn that into more money. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And say goodbye to the LeBron card. So beautiful. I'll see you guys later. Peace.